As promised, folks, we're breaking back in with new information. In fact, new images we're getting out of Pineville. So we shared with you just a few moments ago, we had a crew en route to Hawick Manor Lane in the Pineville area where there's a house fire that was underway, multiple agencies responding. Our crew is now on scene. We have live images for you right now, and you can see a close-up shot of that roof damage that we're seeing. Looks like maybe there was some damage from the fire because of that. Unknown whether there are other parts of the home that are damaged, but of course here it looks like our crew's kind of zooming out to show you not only the home, but the neighborhood itself. You could see a lot of neighbors appear to be collecting around on the sidewalk and in the street, looking at this site. Looks like we've got yet another agency that we hadn't heard of yet that was responding, but seemingly it looks like Indian Land Fire also responded based on the ladder truck that we see deployed right now, just off to the far right of your screen right now. But just to recap, this is the 14,000 block of Hawick Manor Lane, very close to the intersection with Lancaster Highway and Providence, and it is also just a couple streets away from the South Carolina line. This was in the jurisdiction of Carolina Volunteer Fire Department, so this is apparently a volunteer fire department that specifically works on public safety response just for folks living off of Lancaster Highway, seeing the need seemingly to call in other agencies, including, as you saw, Indian Land there. Charlotte Fire confirmed that it was on scene helping. Pineville Fire confirmed it was on scene helping as well. Good news is no injuries are reported here, at least as of last check several minutes ago. Medic got back to us writing no injuries, but they did send their mass casualty bus to the scene. So that certainly probably, I would say, drew some looks from the neighbors, because whenever you see that bus roll in, you know, it says mass casualty on it. That can be concerning to see. But Medic says they strictly sent that bus in order to help firefighters on this very warm and muggy and steamy day keep cool as they were working on this fire. Really good news as well as we see the live looks here from our crew on scene. I'm not seeing any active smoke or active flames coming out of the roof here. So, while unfortunately, yes, there is some damage to this home, looks like this is largely under control at this point, and we are, of course, going to try to get some updates as we can from fire officials on scene to see if they can give us an idea of the extent of the damage or if there are any new details to report on this front. But just letting you know, once again, our crew is there in the Pineville area, Hawick Manor Lane, where there is a house fire that's seemingly contained at this point. No injuries reported, but a rather large agency response in the sense of the numbers of agencies that we've seen coming to the scene to help out. So we'll get you updates as our crew is able to provide more information there. I'm just kind of taking a look. Looks like we do see, looks like that's the fire marshal. I could tell by the jacket. And so perhaps there will be more to come shortly on what caused this and any other sort of details from that front, the investigation that we can share. Okay, let's turn you back to Charlotte City Council. We will break back in with Pineville as necessary, but our crew does need to start gathering more information.